Hello YouTubers, it's JSky91 here, and today I'll be making another video for you guys. This time it will be on a new one look glass layer method that I've come up with. I don't know if anyone else has done this before, but I haven't seen anyone post it, so if you have, then the credit goes to you. If you have, there, whatever, I don't care, but I just wanted to share this with you guys. I think it's really cool. And the best thing about it is it doesn't require learning any new algorithms. It just requires that you understand a couple of things. First of all, two-look PLL and hyperorientation. But hyperorientation isn't even really that hard to understand or even prerequisite for understanding this. But you should go back and watch my two-look PLL video if you're about to watch this, or at least you're going to want to watch it after this before you start trying to learn this method. So yeah, let me go ahead and get into it. Basically what this method is I'm going to utilize two-look PLL, which two-look PLL means that by looking at two sides of the cube, I can tell exactly the PLL I'm going to have, and I can. And I've shown a video on how to do this, so you guys can look this up. But if we look here, we see this little mannequin I've put up over here is the equivalent of this without the bottom layers at all, but it only maintaining the centers. So it's actually the equivalent of that, like that, right there. And you see that I've numbered each of these stickers 1 through 6, because these are the 6 stickers you need to look at in order to recognize two-side PLL. And I've numbered, there are 4 different sides to two-side PLL. There's this set of 6, this set of 6, which is the same as that one, this set of 6, and this set of 6, which is at the end. So I have them all 4 here on 2 separate cubes, and what we're going to do is, this method basically utilizes two-side PLL, and if you know where each of these 6 stickers are, you can guess or predict what your PLL is going to be, as long as you know where each of these 6 stickers are on your particular OLL. So now this is easier to see, I think, than to envision, or than trying to think about it yourself. So let's go ahead and give you an example. So let's take an example of one of these two. These are 2 completely random choices I chose, OLL 38 and OLL 55. Both of them are ones that I do not know the solutions to, so this is going to be doing this with you. And I'm going to show you also a method for finding this. So what I do here, and the method I'm going to use to find all of these schemes, if you will, is to start with a specific cube, whatever it is. In this case, it's this cube right here, which is a V-perm, or not V, a Z-perm, if you didn't know, and you should be able to recognize it by this classic checkerboard pattern. It goes all around on the opposite sides like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with that perm, and then if we want to figure out how to recognize the two-side PLL from an OLL, we simply invert that OLL starting from this point. So let me show you what I mean by that. Let's say I'm starting with, let's just make it easy. I'll start with this one right here, which again is the equivalent of that right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, always from left to right, just because that's the way I read. You could also alternately do it backwards if you wanted, if that's how you read. So yeah, very versatile in that sense. And I'm going to go ahead and start with that. And I'm going to take an alg, let's say OLL 38, and I'm going to invert it so that when I apply that inverted, it ends up in this state. So right here, let's go. I happen to know that because it's just easy. And so what I've done here is I've taken this alg that would normally set it up, invert it, and now I'm at this case. And from this case, I can figure out exactly where those 6 stickers that I need to look at are. So if I were starting from here, I can start easy. I'm looking for the green the green sticker that has a 1 on it. There should only be 2 on each of these cubes. The green 1, where are you? I think I might have accidentally done the wrong one. So there should be, I think it's going to be the red one is actually the one that I'm going to end up with. Yes. Okay. So that's fine. We'll start from here is what it's actually going to be. So red 1. So 1. Now the next one you see here is a blue. So I should be looking for the blue 2. 1, 2. 3 is red. 4. Then I'm coming over here. I'm looking for blue 6, sorry about that, 6, or sorry, blue 4, sorry, where is my blue 4? 4, and then a red 5, and 6. So the way this scheme would work, if I were to choose this one, I have 4 different ones to choose from, and I'm always going to choose the one that is best, and that is the easiest scheme, would be to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which you could recognize 6 and 1 and 5 at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not too great, honestly. That requires I look at the back layer, and I don't like that unless I have to. So we can go ahead and try a different one. So that was that one. Let's try the other one, starting with this one here. So this would be the equivalent of here. 1, and the next one was a 2. The next one, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or wait, 5, and where's my 6? Right here. So this is much better now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. And I just trace that pattern along the cube. So that's another option. I could also come over here and try another option with this one. Okay, starting with this one here. 1, 2, oh wait, so this one, start with the other one, sorry. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot this alg is symmetrical. So this alg actually is only going to have 2 different choices, and I would choose the first one. So let's just, for the sake of it, write it down. And this is how you would annotate it. You would go 1 is right here, 2 is right here, so 1 goes right here on that front face, 2 goes right in the middle there, 3, right, make sure I was looking at the right one, orange, 1, 2, 3, 3 is over here, 3, 4, 5, and looks like 6 right here. So the pattern would be this. Now this isn't the best example, but it's still not too hard to figure out. You would just memorize this shape right here. And whenever you see this OLL, you will think that's the shape that I associated with it. So I'll recognize OLL and I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right there, real quick. Now I know PLL, and I could also predict where my AUF is going to be, because from here, if I know the centers, then I can look at it as well. So let's go ahead and try a different one now, real quick. So, okie dokie. And let's go ahead and try this out here. So here's OLL 55. So that's the color scheme I came up with here. Oh, these two are both symmetrical. In retrospect, this wasn't a smart idea because I only have 2 choices for these, I think. But that's okay. Whatever. But so I get to choose between them. So I can go ahead and take this out right here. Invert it. Okay. So now what I'm looking for, again, is one of these right here. So I'm starting with 1 right here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty easy. All can be seen just from these 3 layers, which is nice. That's one option. The other option would be 1. Where's my other 2 at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's flipped across the cube, but this could be another option as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I kind of like this one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So again, these aren't necessarily the easiest ones, and I can go through and get different ones, but I'll go ahead and stick with this one for the moment, just so we can try this and you can see what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 right there. Okay, so the pattern would be like this. kind of like a star without the last in portion right there. Very simple, and a lot of these are going to end up looking like shapes like that. Okay, so that's how you would figure out exactly what you have. And from this, we can tell what the PLL we're going to have. So let's go ahead and test this. I'm going to go ahead and utilize just these two algs, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to scramble under the table using random things. I don't know what's going to happen, so I can't predict it. And let's see if I got those right. So I'm going to go ahead and do a T perm under the table. Then I'm going to do a Y perm. Not sure exactly what's going to happen. Then I'll do a G perm. Let's do another Y perm. Okay. So I can't see what's going on still. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to invert. Let's go ahead and take this one right here, the OL of 55. So let's go ahead and do that. I think that's right. All right. There we go. So now I can figure out where those 6 stickers are. So this was one pattern. Now, again, I could probably go through and find a different pattern for each of these and find the best. But just for the moment, I want to demonstrate how this works. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use this pattern. 1 was blue. 2 is also blue. 3 is also blue. 4 is green. 5, wait. No, sorry. 4 is orange. 5 is green. Wait, did I do this right? Yes. And 6 is orange. Okay? So what we see here is we have a U perm is what should be coming. It should be 3 here, so this should be a U perm starting with the R2. If I do this right, it should end up right. I'm going to put it under the table real quick and execute. So this should be a U perm. Ah, darn. Messed up the execution. Okay. Well, when you don't mess up the execution, it should end up working. Okay, let's try that again real quick. I'm going to do the exact same things, just to make sure I didn't mess up. T perm. T perm. Y perm. G perm. Y perm. Okay, if I did this right, it should be the same colors. Well, same concept, basically. It's still a U perm. 1. In this case, it's green. Let's just really quickly redo it, just to make sure, because I messed up the execution there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 4 was, yes, 4. 1, 2. Wait, yes. 1, 2. Oh, this is not the same one. I must have done it from a different orientation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Green, red. Red again. 5 and 6. Oh, yes. Okay. So this is going to be a U perm again, but this case it's at a different angle. So this is actually going to be the opposite of the one that I just did. And I can tell this because this is what my lineup is going to be, and this is two-side PLL. I've got a bar there. These two are not opposites, which means the other side is going to be opposites. And I'm probably going to execute this as just a simple U, and then, or execute it from here and just go ahead and go at it. So let's go ahead and see if I am right here. This time I guess I'll just do it above the table to make sure I get the alg right. Okay, perfect. You see what happened there? And now I could just do a U and come back here and finish up. Okay, so you see, I can predict exactly what my PLL is going to be just using those 6 stickers. Let's go ahead and do another example, okay? I'm going to try it below the table again to make sure I'm doing this right, okay? I'm going to go ahead and do a E perm, and then a Y perm, which I guess I shouldn't be thinking about it because I know what that's doing. A T perm, different G perm, and yeah, let's call that a day, okay? And then now I'm going to invert that same alg. Make sure I did this correctly. So, okie dokie. Now, let's go ahead and see what I got. So, I've got, starting here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is what I've got here, which looks to me like it's going to be a perm right here. And I'm going to be doing, it'll be the RUR perm one. Let's see if this is right now. Oh, sorry, I miss saw that right there. Okay, yeah, that's just going to be a G perm. Sorry, because this is going to be an FUF. Same result. That was just my mistake. And this is just a G perm because I can tell that's opposites. For some reason, I thought that was another red. Don't know what I was doing. So yeah, this is just a G perm there. Okay, and so yeah, you see this works. And let's try it with the other one real quick, just for one more example. And let's go ahead and start with an N perm. And then a G perm. Let's do an R perm. And a T perm again, because I like T perms. Okay, and then let's go ahead and invert that. Okay, let's see if I did this one right now. So, 1 should start, oh goodness, looks like I wrote over these pretty easily. Pretty sure that was the right 1. 1, 2, so let's go ahead. Orange, red, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Sorry about the movement there. And as we see here, this is our two-side PLL right here. So I've got opposites, a bar. So I'm just going to be executing this. Oh wait, no, this is going to be a T perm, actually. Yes, because these are opposites in here. So this should be a T perm if I do it correctly. If I got that thing correct. Yes, it is. So it's a T perm, and this was U2 away, so I could have, and then there. So yeah, that's how it works, guys. You guys can find these all from your own algs. As you see here, I'm using my algs to figure out what the OLOs do. But you can do this with all 57. It just requires that you learn the recognition system for each of them. It's really not that hard. I've already memorized these two just by doing that. I mean, and it only takes, if you only learn 2 to 3 a day, it's still only going to take a month or so, and you'll be able to do one look last layer. Very easy. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you.